Welcome student. This is one of the questions sent by one of my students. She has she had a JEE exam recently, so her percentile is over 98. So obviously she will be through with the mains. And she's also looking for some other exams. So she sent across this question, and I found this question very good. So let us discuss this question. Before that, when I was searching for this question, so I found that this question came in INMO. IMO is something that European countries used to have their own Olympiad, the international level Olympiad. So it came in that. It's a CAT sample paper. Actually, I hope that she got it from CAT sample paper because she was looking for CAT also. This is a very good question. You will learn many things in this. So it has not been asked in JEE Advanced, but I have written it here because the concept is closer to that. It's not beyond JEE Advanced, but it is closer to that. In more, I already told that this exam is little tougher than JEE Advanced, but you can, in fact, the JEE main system also look at this question because you will learn many new concepts in this question. Fine. So this is something, a question asked, and we have to find the value of x. First and foremost, thing which come in our mind is cubing both sides. So if I cube both sides, this will be cube of this right hand side, and x cube will be x power 9, and it's a Herculean task. It's a Herculean task that getting x power 9 solving. Again, there will be a plus b plus c plus d whole cube. That formula is also not available. So basically, we can't do that. That is the first impression we got, but we can't do that. So let me try something else. So when I saw this question yesterday, so I just stuck for a few minutes, and then after that I was just thinking that what should be the next approach. So I found something interesting here. I can write it like x cube minus 3. This is something you have done in your 9th standard. 3. I'm using something called as a minus b whole cube identity. That is a cube minus 3a square b plus 3ab square minus b cube. Something like this. So let us just think about that. So a cube minus 3a square b will be what? Just compare the two. So it should be 2 because I want 6. I got 3, so 3 to 0 plus 3a b square is 2 square. So 4 3s are 12x minus 2 cube because b cube, so it is 2 cube, so which is 8. So ultimately this minus 32 can be put like minus 8, and remaining is minus 24. That's why I just given this mark over here. This is important. Fine. So that is something I got. So this portion gives me x minus 2 whole cube minus 24. Now it is cube root of x plus 22. Cube root of x plus 22. Now just think about it. We got stuck here again. We are not getting any further steps which we need to follow. But when I was observing this, I just observed the numbers 22, 2, 24. So I have done a little jugglery here, mathematical jugglery. What I can do that I will write it like this: minus 22 minus 2. Fine. And let it be cube root of x plus 22 only. And this 2 is shifted to this side. So that is cube root of x plus 22 plus 2. And here I am getting x minus 2 cube minus 22. Now when I have done that, this step, then there is one particular thing came in my mind. When I was observing this, see cube root cube plus 22 minus 22 plus 2 minus 2. So something called the basic concept of function came in my mind. Fine. So for that, what I have done, I picked up one of this. I'm just doing it here. I picked up one of this, and I equated with say f of x, and for the simplicity, I'm just putting it like a y. Fine. So when I try to get the value of x in terms of y, what I'm going to get is x minus 2 whole cube. That minus 22 becomes y plus 22. And then the cube root of both sides will give me x minus 2 will be y plus 22 cube root of that, or say like this, cube root of that. And then finally x will be equal to 2 shifted. So cube root of y plus 22, and then minus 2 become plus 2. Now look at this and this. Both are same. But we started with this. The only thing is this I equated with y, so I want the value of x in terms of y, so I got like this. So this is same as that of this. So this is known as inverse function. So this function and this function is inverse function. You would have learned this in the function chapter. So this is inverse function. So inverse function has one rule that on a Cartesian system, they are symmetric about x is equal to y line. This is x is equal to y line, 45-degree incline. So they are symmetric about x is equal to y line. So that means x is equal to y is possible case here. But we will prove that. We will prove that x is equal to y is working or not. So what I can do for the time being, I can equate this equal to y because they are inverse function rule. So we can just take it like a y, or it is simply as a ratio and proportion case. So that inverse function is something which I told as a short trick. Here we can directly take it as a ratio and proportion case. Now equate this and equate this. So I am just starting with this. So what will happen? It is x minus 2 whole cube. That minus 22 is shifted to y plus 22. This again equal to y. So what will happen? Cube root of x plus 22 is equal to y minus 2. Something like this. Fine. Again I am repeating, this equal to y. So x minus 2 whole cube is equal to y plus 22. And this equal to y will be cube root of this and plus 2 shifted as minus 2. I will cube this. So it will be x plus 22 is equal to y minus 2 whole cube. Something like this. Now y plus 22, x plus 22. Y plus 22, x plus 22. Can I subtract the 2? Can I subtract the 2? Here it is a cubing. So I think we will get something closer. So y plus 22, x plus 22. So y plus 22 minus x plus 22. So I am subtracting the two equation or the two relation. And it will be x minus 2 cube minus y minus 2 cube. That is something I am getting. Now the next step is, okay, this is fine. Ultimately we should get x is equal to y. That is a short trick I told. Let us see that with this approach we are getting or not. So let me solve this. Plus 22 minus 22 will get cancelled. So it will be y minus x. It will be y minus x is equal to, and it is a cube minus b cube identity. It is a cube minus b cube identity. So that gives me a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Something like this I am getting. Now look at this, minus 2 plus 2 will get cancelled. So it is y minus x is equal to x minus y, and this will come as it is. Now see, observe this. Observe this. X minus 2 whole square is a perfect square. Fine. Then y minus 2 whole square is a perfect square. So this two quantity can never be negative. And yes, x minus 2 into y minus 2 will never be a negative. In algebra in its general form, this product will never be a negative. This product will never be a negative. You can try it. So this complete box is a positive quantity. This complete box is a positive quantity. You can try this. It is the concept of algebra. This positive, this should be positive. Now, this is something a positive quantity. Fine. And I am assuming different cases. Suppose x minus y is positive. So positive into positive is positive. But if x minus y is positive, y minus x should be negative. But here we are getting positive. So that is not possible. Suppose x minus y is negative. So negative into positive is negative. But x minus y is negative, then y minus x should be positive. So here positive, here negative. Not possible. So ultimately what will be the solution? The solution is very simple. Y equal to x. Because if you put y equal to x, this becomes 0, this becomes 0, over 0 is equal to 0. Fine. So ultimately by drawing that graph and etc., I already told you that y equal to x will be there. So that is something a learning, you can call it a short trick or what. So you can stop it here itself. In spite of doing all this, you can stop it here itself, and then directly you can just replace y with x. Now you can equate the two. Fine. I hope this is fine. So I'm jumping to the next step. Let me just continue it here. So what I can do, I will pick up this. X minus 2 whole cube minus 22 is equal to x, because I got y is equal to x. It's your call, you can pick up this, but I prefer this because I found this to be better. Fine. Now, you have to crack this and cubic and all, we have already done so many questions. So, their idea is not to judge that whether you can crack the cubic equation or something like that. Their idea is to work on this radical equation. Fine. So, here what happened, I will just bluntly tell you that it will definitely give an integer answer. Fine. So in spite of wasting your time, you can just pick up numbers and try. Fine. So see, it's a common sense. It's a common sense. Minus 22 is a cube. So can I try with 27? Because 27 minus 22 is something feasible. I am taking the positive value. So 24, getting this to be 27, I need x to be 5. See, x is 5, 5 minus 2, 3 cube, 27 minus 22 is 5 and 5. X is 5. So ultimately I got the answer for this question, x is equal to 5. X is equal to 5 is the only real solution for this question. So in the beginning, where I was, something like this was going on and this was going on, so cubic kind of thing. So it should have 3 zeros and all that, but ultimately we are getting 1 0. But don't confirm, don't consider it to be the final answer. Confirm it by putting x is equal to 5 in the original. So what will happen if you put x is equal to 5? So it will be 3, 5 plus root is 27, cube root is 3, 5 cube, I am just solving it here. 5 cube is 125, minus 6 into 5 square is 150, 12 5s are 60 and minus 32. Something like that. So it gives me minus 90, 125 minus 90 is 35 and 35 minus 32 is, yes, 3. It is also 3. A very good question. Thanks who has asked me, and I hope that you guys have learned especially that portion of function. Fine. So you can just reduce all this step. That means around 3 minutes of time and you can directly jump here. Okay, fine. Thank you.